of the show finally made it onto another show. Thursday Bets with Tristan. That's right. He's been too busy for us, folks. He's high on the hog now, man.
College is a grind.
I gotta give you crap, kid.
When don't you give me crap?
Welcome to Last Minute Betting. Bob, Mike, Tristan, with your quick fix for sports betting. Brought to you by, powered by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. Folks, don't forget the OddsJam Partner Program. Link below in the description. 50% revenue share. Yes. And don't forget about OddsJam the shop. Shop.oddsjam.com. With a lot of great merchandise I'll show you in a second. And don't forget about the picks. Me, Mike, Tony. Got a little thing going on here. Link below in the description. The golf tournament, the Arnold Palmer Invitational started today. Shane Lowry in the lead. Hideki Matsuyama and Lauer tied for second. We've got players up there. I'm feeling good about this weekend's golf tournaments. If you haven't gotten in on golf picks, you're making a big, big mistake. Trying to chase all this other shit you're trying to chase out there, Mike. I'm just saying.
I agree. Want a juicy puppy? Lafayette money line. All right, let's roll.
Roll.
All right.
I like me some puppies. I wanted as long as this puppy is gonna turn into like a full-grown dog, I'm in, man. You know, we love us some big dogs, you know.
Who doesn't love dogs? To March Madness? Come on now.
All right, let's talk Tristan. What do you think? Justin wants to know, what do you think of Warriors minus 6.5?
I think that's decent. I'm not sure. Let me check the.
Well, looks like we just lost. There he is.
Oh, I have this on my phone, so.
Yeah, you're all right. You're all right.
Nice. Love it, Tony. Warriors minus 6.5 will be good. Yeah, I mean, that line's moved.
Yeah, it's 7.5 now.
Yeah. Yeah.
7.5. Actually, it's at 8 now, folks. So yeah, 6.5. You got that at minus 110. You did great.
Yeah, that's outstanding play right there. Regardless, that's pretty solid right there.
A full 2-point jump.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sprinkle on Lafayette tonight.
Yeah, let's roll with it. We're gonna jump on anything Tony's got, and
especially those college baseball plays.
For sure.
All right, so it's plus 125. It looks like.
Is it?
Yeah, plus 125 on ESPN Bet.
So that's a nice little puppy, you know? Yeah, that's a nice little puppy.
Let's hit it.
Now, the Blackhawks the other night were an absolute dog, weren't they? That was a freaking big old dog. We were loving that. I don't have anything like that tonight.
I'll just tell you right now, boys, I'm up $136 today.
Woo. Oh, nice.
I hit a couple of live EV bets. I'll tell you what.
I saw that under that in the half one.
Oh, yeah, that was fantastic, man. Are you kidding me? It was fantastic. I loved it. And Mike, I made it over 15,000 in profit with OddsJam. You know, I never got a congratulations, pat on the back, nothing.
Hey, I gave you your props. I gave you props.
You did, but Mike didn't do.
Congratulations.
He didn't do crap. Now he's trying to make up for it.
No, I'm just being giving you your.
I got you tongue tied.
I mean, you do, man. You do. You got me. You got me.
Woo!
Yeah, look, I'm sidetracked. I'm looking for some dogs, some NHL dogs tonight, but I'm not seeing anything that's really popping out to me.
What the hell? You're limited to $25 on college basketball.
On Bet 99 he is.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of those smaller sports books give out faster limits than, like, say, BetMGM or Caesars, something like that.
I don't know, though. Yeah. By the way, I just want you to know this. I finally got limited only I'm promo limited on DraftKings. They will only allow me a maximum of $10 on any of their promos. So, whatever. I'll deal with it.
That is
I'll
rough.
deal with it.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the Islanders' first period puck line? Oh man, I'll tell you what. I sometimes I hate some of those.
I know puck lines.
Well, yeah, but we're talking first period puck line.
I think the safer route would be just to take over 1.5 first period goals. I don't know what kind of values on that, but I think I would be more likely to go that route just in case San Jose does, for whatever reason. They are at home. I know it doesn't mean a whole lot. It's the Sharks. They're awful, but just to save ourselves for, if that does happen, but should be decent.
Got one too, Tony. I'm with you on the Lafayette. I'm with you on the Lafayette all the way. Late night ice cream sprinkle for your dogs, Cal State Fullerton.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right. So, Tristan, what's up? Your Panthers are hot. You were talking Sam Reinhart. That's all that Mike can talk about the last 2 days. I mean, I'm getting so sick and tired of hearing about Sam Reinhart. Almost feel like I'm hearing about Phillip Rivers again over and over and over.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's a stud. I mean, there's no two ways about it. I mean, you see him day in, day out. He averages almost a point per game on this stretch that he's been on. And the rest of the team's been killing it too. Verhage, like, everyone's just pulling their weight right now. So I think the Panthers can make a serious playoff run.
Oh, yeah.
I know I'm just a homer. I know.
No. Honestly, they're a good team. And, with Bobrovsky, that I don't care what you guys say. The key to any NHL team is goaltending.
Well, there's a move they made. I mean, they got Tarasenko now. So
I didn't hear that. Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
So you wonder, I mean, that's he's not gonna have to come in and be the guy. I mean, he's just gotta and that could end up paying off big time for them, man. I mean, that's a guy who has playoff experience, who can score, and you're not expecting him to come in and carry any load at all. You're just coming in to help out for depth, I mean, so that's a move that I like for the Panthers. And I know they were just in the Stanley Cup Finals last year, and they kind of they surprised everybody because this year's different. They're a 1 seed this year. They're the top team this year, whereas last year they were they an 8 seed last year, or were they a 7?
I think they might have been an 8 seed last year because we were doing pretty bad.
They snuck in the playoffs.
We'll find out here in a second. I want to share my screen, show you this. They actually have 4 guys that are averaging over a point per game.
Yeah.
Starting with Reinhart, who's at 75 points in 63 games. Let's not forget about Matthew Tkachuk. A lot of those goals that Reinhart scores on the power play and what have you, because he's got 25 power play goals. You got Tkachuk on a lot of those assists. So, Tkachuk leads the team with 50 assists. So, adding, I'll tell you what, man, adding Tarasenko to the mix is going to make it very, very interesting. And Mike, they've really got some depth at center. There's no 2 ways about it. They've got some real depth at center. When you're looking at a guy like Barkov,
Barkov's good.
A guy like Reinhart, I mean, the two of them combined, they're tough. Anyway,
and don't forget Montour now. Montour pulls his weight.
Sure.
Okay. I won't.
Sure.
You know, I don't want to go through your whole friggin' roster though. Okay.
Yeah.
You lay off my Blues, okay?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Lay the hell off them.
I'll tell you what. This game with it's Florida being at home is going to be tough for me. I mean, Philadelphia tonight is a juicy dog, but I just don't know if I'm going to take them on the road against Florida. But man, that's pretty good value for the Flyers when you figure they've actually had a good season and they're not a bad team, and yet we're getting them at plus 200. 30 plus 230 on the money line tonight. That's pretty juicy. It makes me think plus 1.5 for the Flyers tonight is maybe the play. And you can get that at like minus 120.
Right. Can we talk about a couple of deals that have been made? You already mentioned Tarasenko, getting him from Ottawa. I guess Ottawa's going to still pay 50% of his $5 million. But the Golden Knights, who are right now, Mike, in the 7th spot in the West, they've fallen down that far in wild card position. They acquired Noah Hannafin, and the Avalanche acquired Casey Middlestat. They also landed Sean Walker in a trade with the Flyers, and they sent Ryan Johansson to Philadelphia. I think that's kind of a big move, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, Philadelphia is definitely a team I'm looking at right here. I mean, they're in the top 3 in their division right now. They're sitting in a playoff spot. So it's really interesting with this matchup tonight with the Panthers. I know that is on the road, but boy, wouldn't you like to maybe consider this? Because it's not like the Flyers are a bad road team. Matter of fact, they're actually a better road team than they are home team. So that's interesting.
Right.
I could get behind that.
I think I talked myself into the juicy dog tonight.
That Golden Knights pickup of Hannafin, the Flames really are going to come out in good shape there with Daniil Miramonov. And then they get either a 2025 or 2026 first-round pick and a conditional third-round pick. First round will be in 2025 unless the Golden Knights trade it this year. So I think that's a pretty good deal for the Flames. But aren't you surprised that nothing happened with Ryan Johansson in Colorado? I thought he would be a big acquisition offensively, and the Avalanche would just take off and be like no other team. But
I mean, they won a cup without having him.
Right.
And they have the pieces. It's not like they don't. So, I mean, it's just a matter of piecing them all together.
Cale Makar last night got his first hat trick ever.
Saw that.
You guys knew that? Yep, pretty cool.
Yeah, Justin, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think I would roll with it. The value's there on taking Nurkic under. I mean, it may be a KD and Booker night tonight. I know Toronto is awful, but
I see a lot of people Nurkic is under today. So definitely a popular prop.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the EV page. Mike, you want to do it, or you want me to?
Yeah, I'll take over here.
You gonna do it? All right.
Yeah, I'll take over here and see what's popping.
Make sure you hit some of the new finer points that we got going on here.
Well, I mean, you can see it right here when I'm going to show the desktop view. Obviously, you can show the mobile view as well,
Right.
but just really clean right here. I love the way this is. And again, what, Bob?
Go click that pencil, and where it says,
yeah, I'm going to show them that.
Yeah, show them that, please.
I was getting to that before you.
I'm sorry.
Right before you interrupt. You're really interrupty tonight. You're very in an interrupty mood, aren't you, Bob? So here in your filter, you can see we can customize this. No vig odds. Do we want to show that? or not. We can click that and turn those off. If we don't want to see them, we can turn off the market width. We can turn off if we don't want to see both sides of the bet. I'm going to keep both sides of the bet. Actually, let's turn it off. No, in all honesty, let's really turn it off. I'm not interested in the no vig odds right now, so I'm going to keep those turned off. I am going to keep my width there. I do like to pay attention to those sorts of things to see how that looks. But you can see here when I click here, we can go to the mobile view.
Yeah, it's been so helpful now that with my computer messed up. It's been this mobile clutch. All I can say is clutch.
Yeah. And you can see how this thing is on doing it on the mobile view. I mean, in all honesty, I kind of like doing it like this, even on the desktop. What do you think?
I like it.
I do, because now it's easier to have everything that I want right here. I mean, I kind of like going with this. But let's just go through it here. Halliburton, we took him last night on an under, I believe it was.
Taking him on an under.
No, it wasn't him. Who am I thinking of? Who did we take? Oh, I think Tobias Harris, maybe.
Tobias Harris. Yeah, I love fading him.
Yeah, we took him. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hit this bet. We're gonna hit that on Fliff Halliburton.
Sad I can't use Fliff anymore right now.
Yeah. And right here, you can take him on under his points as well at under 14.5. I'll go ahead and just roll with the one that I have there.
Solid play you could look at if you can is Pascal Siakam over 6.5 boards.
I'm kind of liking this play right here. Arizona, UCLA, Ballo over 11.5 rebounds. Anybody else liking that?
I'm liking it.
I mean, look at the value on that. Look at what everywhere else has that at.
By the way, for all you Timberwolves fans, very quickly here, I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but looks like Cat has, is it a strained meniscus or is it torn?
I think I got the notification earlier that it was a torn meniscus.
Yeah, I think that is really, really going to hurt.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a big time injury, and
it's like if Siakam got injured.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's a torn meniscus in his left knee, and he is out indefinitely.
Eesh, it's rough.
Jeez.
Never want to see injuries.
I'm gonna ride this Nurkic play with everybody who is on it. I'm gonna sprinkle on that. Since it's there, we'll see if we get burned.
I only like to see injuries when it's.
They like to say I'm gonna nuke. They like to say I'm gonna nuke that bet. I wouldn't nuke Nurk. Wouldn't do that. What else do we have here? Jokic on blocks. An under. I'm going to not touch that one right now.
Yeah, you could always expect him to get at least 3 blocks per game.
Yeah. Matthews over 1.5 points tonight. That's kind of intriguing. Nembhard under 15.5 points. Definitely rolling with that. Yeah, all kinds of, and then this Sochan play. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah. I haven't heard his name in a while.
No, but evidently he's gonna have a good night for us.
I've been seeing Sagan come up a lot. Sengun, sorry.
Yeah. Sengun, yeah.
He's been tearing it up.
Yeah, Houston almost pulled that off last night against the and Bob, You brought up last night the Thunder and the Blazers and how high, and if we thought that was a high spread, and Portland really had a competitive game there. They were in that game. They only lost by 8, so they would have covered that 13.5 pretty easily.
It really scares me when those spreads are like too much, when they're too high. Like let's say it's a plus 11, like that makes me a little hesitant to take it.
Yeah, and then we got one that seems high tonight, guys. The Kings are coming off of a back-to-back. They just played the Lakers last night, and they're 11.5-point favorites over the Spurs, who, by the way, have been competitive here and there. I mean, they beat the Pacers the other night, and I know they beat the Thunder as well. So I know there's not a lot, but going back to the end of February, the 29th they beat the Thunder, and then the next game they beat the Pacers. And that game against the Thunder and Pacers was both at home, but again, Sacramento having a game last night against the Lakers, 130 points they end up scoring. They were down in that game. De'Aaron Fox, he goes for 44. Yeah, I think the Spurs could definitely cover tonight.
Justin says with Cat out, I like McDaniels to go over 11.5 points. Steven Batza is here. Late to dinner. What's up? And now let me, before I share my screen, let's bring up something else in the NHL trade deadline, which is at Friday, which is tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time is when the deadline ends. Mike, you talked about Adam Henrique the other day. Well, guess what? The Edmonton Oilers acquired both Henrique and Sam Carrick from the Anaheim Ducks in kind of a three-way trade where the Lightning wound up with a 4th-round pick in the 2026 and retained 20. I'll tell you what, man. This is a big move by the Oilers.
It is.
They're going after
good move.
Their GM Ken Holland said Henrique is huge, both penalty kill. He shoots left,
two-way player. I just talked about that.
Right, he can play left or wing or center. I honestly think the reason why Buchnevich did not go to Edmonton is I think the Blues are asking for more than they're trying to get as much as they can.
Right.
It is definite that teams are interested in him, and several teams, and the Blues are probably, I think they're trying to get away from having to pay any of his salary too. But in this day and age, that's really tough when you make trades. So NHL trade deadlines here, guys. Who did Toronto just pick up? Did they pick somebody up? I thought I saw. Oh, and Joel Edmondson traded to the Chiefs by the Capitals.
That's who they picked up. Toronto did.
Yes. But I thought there was a Blackhawks player that got traded. Bavalier. Bavalier got traded to the Predators.
Nashville. Yes.
It's a good trade.
He's a forward. They got a 5th-round selection. Young player, 26 years old, 4 goals, 10 assists in 45 games. So there you go. There's another. And then Wenberg got traded to the Rangers by the Kraken for 2 draft picks. You're going to see a ton of trades, folks. The NHL trade deadline is really like no other trade deadline, okay? There are lots of players.
Steven, I'm asking the same thing, bro. I mean, is that legit right now at halftime?
Wow. No way.
Wow.
I mean, I'm looking right now, and that's what it's showing. Yes, this is real, dude.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
I mean, that's insane. 56 and 9.
58.
And it's not like, I mean, it's an 8-9 matchup in the West Coast Conference. I mean, obviously Pacific is
terrible.
Well, yeah, I realize that, but 56-9.
It's 58-9, and the Tigers, Pacific Tigers, are 6-25.
I know that, Bob. But go look at. They played Gonzaga and they lost 82-73. That's respectable. This is 56-9, bro.
It's 58-9. That's the halftime score. Get it right.
50. Okay, whatever. But I'm just saying. Now they did have one at St. Mary's. They lost 76-28, that's pretty bad.
And I'm just going to tell you why they're losing that bad, because they're going up against Lorenzo Romar, former St. Louis U Billikens coach and Washington Huskies coach. He's a hell of a coach. And they're destroying him. Game over.
The last time they played, it was 89-70. So this is insane. Oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like that.
Thank you, Steven, for passing that along to us. All right, let's give Stevie B a parlay, guys. Let's give him a parlay. You don't have nothing?
No, I'm in a parlay mood tonight.
You're always in a parlay mood.
I'll never say no to a parlay.
Kia's the parlay princess. You're the parlay prince, I guess. All right.
Doing pretty solid on parlay.
Let's put one together here. All right.
Do it.
Let's at least give Stevie B 3 legs. You know how he loves these parlays.
Let me see, because I'm trying to figure out if I could still access the OddsJam page while I'm doing this.
It's becoming a regular thing here. I'm gonna go to the NHL. Mike, you're probably gonna kill me.
Why?
You probably are gonna kill me. I'm taking the Blues money line on the road tonight, bud.
Ooh.
This game is so important to this team's playoff run and what they do at the trade deadline. They need to win this game. They don't need to get rid of a guy like Buchnevich. Keep him, make a run. Nashville is not that good. You're better than what you've shown. Put the puck in the net and take care of Bennington. I'm taking the Blues money line tonight. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I don't hate it. And one reason I don't hate it is not only have the Blues, here recently, even, they beat Philadelphia. They had the bad loss against the Islanders. That was a tough one, but kind of expected in all honesty. But they had a couple of wins before that. New Jersey's actually under 500 at home. So they have not been good at home. So I would like the Blues money line tonight for sure. Couple of wins out of their last 3 games. Tough loss to Edmonton, tough loss to the Islanders, but still a little bit better here lately. Whereas New Jersey, they've lost 3 in a row. Not a good home team. I'm all about it.
Okay. All right. That's my leg. Tristan, you got something for me?
Let's go to the NBA, and I'll take over 6.5 rebounds.
For who? I didn't hear you.
Siakam.
Okay.
Mr. Pascal.
Okay. You always got to throw those player props into that, don't you?
Hey, they hit.
You always got to throw that shit in there. Make me try to find this stuff. Instead of taking it easy on your old buddy here. No. Yep.
Hey, when it cashes later, we won't be complaining.
Yeah.
If it doesn't cash later, you may not want to hear from me.
Hey, I mean, Siakam he gets boards like nobody's business. I mean, the other day he got 8 boards in the first quarter alone.
Okay, all right.
He's definitely a good pick for boards, in my opinion.
Did I just grab the wrong game?
I think it's the Pacers.
What did I?
Yeah,
do?
he's not in Toronto, Bob. It's gonna be
Why
Indiana and
did I
Minnesota.
grab? Where's the?
Because you still think he's in Toronto, I think.
There it is. I'm
Get your
sorry.
act together.
I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button, man.
Yeah.
Why is it? If that's the
coincidentally
case,
you picked Toronto?
If that's the case, why is I'm just asking here?
What?
If he's that good of a rebounder, why is his number only 6.5?
Dude, you're asking.
I'm Tristan.
Tristan made the statement talking about getting 8 rebounds in the first quarter or whatever. If he's that good a rebounder, how come his number's only 6.5, Tristan?
Might be the matchup, but I'm still confident in Siakam.
Okay, all right, it's in there.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: Gobert is even though Cat's not there, Gobert is that it's the matchup because Rudy Gobert plays for Minnesota and he's back in the lineup. So that's your answer there.
All right, plus 362 is where we're at.
By the way, Rudy Gobert just had 16 rebounds the other night.
Okay. All right, Mike, you got me a play for Stevie.
Yeah,
B
we're gonna go for what, Bob?
For Stevie B parlay.
I know. I was getting ready to give it.
Well, that's fine. You know what? If you get a little interrupted, you just back off.
It's your basement internet. I wish you'd change locations. I'm telling you. I wish you
my school internet too.
Well, no, it's Bob's basement internet for sure.
Okay.
He has to stay in the basement. It's awful.
You're starting to get on my nerve.
Yeah, you're starting to get on mine, buddy. You're starting to get on mine a lot.
You're both getting on my nerve.
I've been trying to give a play, and you keep
the damn thing.
Well, if your internet will stay up long enough, still using dial-up over there. Are you ready, Bob?
I've been waiting. What you got?
I'm going to take the Flyers tonight plus 1.5.
I could live with that.
Yeah, I'm not going to go money line. Although it does sound intriguing, but I'm going to stay away from that. Although if it hits, I'm probably going to be like, why didn't I? But we'll live with it. Plus 1.5.
All right. Got it. Okay. We're plus 771 on FanDuel. All right.
I'm hitting it there.
All right. So here's the deal. Here's the deal that I'll make. All right. If we hit this parlay, why don't we give away a free month of picks with our picks? Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Go ahead and post her, Bob. Post it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that. You're not going to post it for me? You'll make me do all the work?
I think it's your turn to do it. It's your idea. I think you should deliver on your idea that you came up with. I don't want to jump in on, steal your idea. You're Mr. Idea, so post it.
Oh, man.
You know what? I'm just going to scrap that idea. Hell with it.
No, don't punish the people because you're in your feelings. Don't punish the people. We want to try to give out a free month.
I'm not as good at this shit as you are, Mike.
What's there to it? What all does it take to post that? You're just going to put a screenshot and let them know free month. Let's see how creative you get, bud.
I'm not creative when it comes to that kind of shit, man. Come on.
Come on, Bob. You could do it.
You can do it. Yeah,
no,
you can do
Tristan,
it, man.
You know what? I'm going to put it on you now. You're going to do it.
No, he's not. It's your idea. You're doing it. You're the host. The host should always be doing this stuff. I mean, you're lucky we even do half the stuff we do for you. You're hosting the show, so you say, and you make us do all the work.
Dude, what do you do for me? That's the question I have right now.
We keep the show and the flow going. That's what we do.
I haven't seen you do.
See, there goes your dial-up internet. See?
Well, take over, Mike, while I'm putting this all together.
No, that could take hours.
I know.
I mean,
so why don't you do it for me?
Why don't we wrap things up here? Any last thoughts and go make some money and wait for you to get that posted? Look, the odds are out. It's like minus 800 that Bob gets this posted within 5 minutes.
Plus 1,000 for today.
Yeah.
I want you guys hush up.
Or actually, wait a minute. For the odds for Bob, if you think Bob can have this posted in 5 minutes, the odds on that are like plus.
You said minus
22 to 1 odds or something on that. I mean, something like that.
You know,
because there's no doubt it's not going to happen in 5 minutes. See, I mean, we're already 10 minutes in.
We are not.
The books are. I mean, they're like, screw that. We need that's no. They're changing lines like crazy right now, man.
They're hunting.
Yeah, they are. All right. Any last words for the people, Bob?
I'm dying.
Yeah, Bob, he's all jacked up, man.
I'm dying.
He's having issues, man. This guy can't even figure out how to screenshot probably right now.
No, come on. I can screenshot.
Well, see? Yeah, you can because you send them to me when you want me to post them. So you're smart enough to figure this out. It's not hard.
Gotta love the brotherly banter.
Yeah, you gotta love the boomers. Boomer Bob. He's over there with dial-up internet.
Comcast.
Yeah. That's pretty bad. Anyway, we'll quit ripping on Bob. People might that's like elder abuse or something, isn't it? Yeah. We probably shouldn't do. People may frown upon it and say that Bob's being like mistreated. And we're only doing it because he's old or something. You know, it's got nothing to do with the fact that he kind of deserves it, right? You know? So tonight, the parlay that Bob will have posted shortly for you all is, let's recap it like 50 times. It's like an infomercial, man. We just keep reading until he finally gets it posted, man. So we've got the Flyers plus 1.5, the Blues money line, and Siakam over 6.5 rebounds.
That's right. That's correct. There it is. I just posted it.
Oh my God, who cashed that bet? He got it. I think that was like 4 minutes and 50 seconds. He got wow.
I cashed it.
He said, yeah.
All right. Yeah, dude, I've been hitting like crazy today. So, you know, I'm
carry that momentum into the
on, man. I'm on. You know what? Tristan, it's good to have you back.
It's good to be back. Sorry for being absent, but
well, you know,
it's been rough.
At least you're not like me, absent-minded. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, you're going to be graduating soon too.
What, a month and a half? So
Mike and I invited to the graduation.
Of course. Are you guys going to come? Real question.
Probably not. I'll send you a gift in the mail.
Hey, we'll go have some drinks. You know.
Oh, well, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get a bottle.
Well, now he's ready.
Now I'm ready. Yeah. All right, folks, that does it for the show. I know this last part was really boring since you guys wanted me to do that. You didn't.
I thought it was funny, and I thought it was funny, and I think I'm going to give you some credit. You had it in under 5 minutes posted, about 4 minutes and 55 seconds on the dot. 5 seconds off, man. That's all we needed.
Pretty close.
$15,000 in profit. 15. grand, baby. Let's go. See you, folks. Have a great night.